After speaking to Ukrainian President Zelensky earlier today, the PMO has now released a statement which says that Zelensky briefed Prime Minister in detail about the ongoing conflict situation in Ukraine. Prime Minister expressed his deep anguish about the loss of life and property due to the ongoing conflict and expressed India's willingness to contribute in any way towards peace efforts. Prime Minister also conveyed concern for the safety and security of Indian citizens, including students present in Ukraine. Now, Priyanka, students, especially medical students, are present in Ukraine in large numbers. We're still looking at evacuation of more than 16,000 students that needs to be done. So India, once again, reiterating where its priorities lie. But yes, this is the first reaction and a detailed statement coming in from the PMO, wherein it says that it is President Zelensky who briefed Prime Minister in detail about the ongoing conflict, spoke about how he is deeply anguished about the loss of life and property due to the ongoing conflict. And here I'd like to once again point out how India so far has said that the priority is in maintaining de-escalation, and that should be the priority at this point in time. The situation must come under control at the earliest. Rhythm also joining us with more details. Rhythm, we've been talking about India's stance all throughout and how India also is likely to find itself in a tough spot in the coming few days if the situation goes from bad to worse. But now we have a detailed statement coming in from the PMO. Already President Zelensky had taken to Twitter to express that he spoke to the Prime Minister.
Yes, and like you stated, that PMO's press release so crucial, because what the PMO is really trying to say here is that he spoke to earlier today. This is the Prime Minister's office press release that the Prime Minister spoke.
So we'll take in a word from Rhythm in just a bit, but yes, keeping our focus on the detailed statement that is coming from the Prime Minister's office. Now getting information that how Prime Minister Modi spoke to Ukraine President Zelensky, who briefed the Prime Minister in detail about the ongoing conflict situation in Ukraine, to which the Prime Minister expressed his deep anguish about the loss of life and property due to the ongoing conflict. Also, we are being told, Rhythm, another important aspect that was touched upon by both the leaders is evacuation of Indian citizens stranded in Ukraine. Now, India is making constant efforts to bring them back home, and that was also brought up during the conversation.
Absolutely. And Crispine, as we were talking about this, the Prime Minister's office's press release also points out that he reiterated his call for an immediate cessation of violence and a return to dialogue. That becomes extremely crucial because he's expressed India's willingness to contribute in any way to peace efforts. What is India's stand? Is India as of now really going to go ahead and say they abstained, remember, at the Security Council today morning, early morning, when that vote had to be taken? It was Russia who 11-1 had stated there should be no resolution passed, but India, UAE as well as China abstained from voting. Even at that time, we were told very strong words had still been stated. Today, the Prime Minister spoke earlier today, after which now it's being stated that he's expressed his anguish. We're also going to stay with the visuals that are being played right now to show that the hostilities in Kyiv and other places continues. We've been putting out great details of that. We'll also be playing out what's been happening in Vodny region, where Russian troops have been spotted. For now, the Prime Minister reiterates the call for de-escalation.